as you can plainly see, we're trying out a new setup.
We told you this is a new season. We told you that we're coming out with this new stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, right. Calling a sip of our jasmine tea.
We're not sponsored by Arizona.
But please.
Yet.
But please sponsor us. You know what? I'm actually gonna hit him up. Okay. I'm actually gonna send him an email. We'll see what happens.
Yeah, so it's been both a pretty busy week and a not busy week.
I haven't been doing much this week because I was car hunting all week.
Oh, yeah.
So I've been kind of MIA. So I'm just here, just have a conversation, talk about some stuff, you know. The whole year.
No, but the biggest thing, the PS5,
Oh my god.
finally got its price announced, and it's just like I said it would.
Dude,
No, I knew that was going to happen. There's no way they were going to go for more.
it's absolute madness for this one console. Like, madness. Like, literally, it only lasts for a minute when pre-orders release. A minute. That's historical right there.
No, one of my friends, like, pre-ordered 2 just in case the other one fell through. No, she pre-ordered one from Amazon and one from Target.
Okay.
And the reason she had pre-ordered 2 was in case they ran out of stock on the other one.
Fair enough. Yeah, because a lot of places were running out of stock.
Yeah, no, like, and it got to like GameStop started blocking people who started like spamming pre-orders.
What?
They started like timing them out, like.
Oh god.
No, yeah, people were going crazy.
Absolutely crazy. But I'm not gonna lie. The prices, they're not fair. They're not great. But,
Compared to the Xbox One and the PS4, they're great. No,
yeah. I mean,
they're $200 cheaper than what the PS4 and Xbox One were at launch.
yeah. Because the PS4 was like, what?
I think,
500?
I think it was like $799.
$799? I think that might be a special edition. Because I remember the PS4 being a little cheaper. But as it went on with the PS4 Pro and all that good stuff, I knew that.
No, maybe that's what I'm remembering. The Pro.
Because the Pro is more expensive because it had more HD stuff.
And just like I said, it was the PS5 game lineup. So much better than Xbox. As soon as Halo got delayed, I'm like, yeah, they're not gonna have anything. They're not gonna have anything at launch.
But I believe that Xbox, because I'm pretty sure they have backwards compatibility, don't they?
Yeah, but so does PS5.
It's weird with them.
Well, it's like their own version of Game Pass.
Yeah, but the thing is that I saw a comment when there was a post about the Sony pre-orders and the releasing of their pricing and release date, that this guy was saying, we're getting these 2 consoles for somewhat the same price, but over here when Xbox is like a little more convenient and cheaper, especially for the digital, because it's $100 more in the PS4 digital.
Yeah, but the difference is
the S.
The Xbox Series S, I think, is a lower power console than the PS5.
Yeah, it is. So that's the only difference there. And they're, like I said in the beginning, it's not bad price. It's not great pricing, but
No, I think that's really
it's fair.
I think that's really the biggest only difference between the PS5 and the PS5 digital is that just the PS5 digital is digital.
Yeah, pretty much. But
It's not like a big hardware downgrade compared to the compared to the X and the S.
oh,
And you wonder why I said we shouldn't munch on the podcast.
I like you, but this is rude. This is rude to me. I want to chill out. But, anyways, those PS5s.
Those PS.
We predicted this, John.
They sold out in minutes.
In minutes. I kind of over-exaggerated, saying in literally 30 seconds. But
I mean, to be fair, you weren't wrong.
I'm not wrong, no. Because
It wasn't 30 seconds, but it was still pretty fast.
it was pretty fucking fast. Because I'm seeing all kinds of stories and people who've been staying up literally all night waiting for that website to just give you the go-ahead.
Here's available.
And so now you got people that are just staying up like night owls. Excuse me. A chip just got in my throat. Oh God.
Drink your tea, boy.
God, tea saved me. Calming. Jasmine. Tea. Very calming. But yeah, you have these night owls chomping at the bit, waiting for these things to come out.
Staying up like night after night after night.
Yes, and I'm just like, I can't do that. I love to sleep, and as much as I love, like, I don't know, because I feel bad because sometimes I kind of wish I did that too. Because
I wish I had that power, but
yeah,
on the same time, I love sleep too much.
People who have that, you know, commitment and like just that tunnel vision through just staying up all night waiting for this thing to come out.
Good on you.
Good for you. Like, you're one of the real ones for sure.
If you get a PS5,
and crazy.
If you get a PS5 at launch, good for you.
Yeah, good for you. Honestly, I don't think there's gonna be any PS5s at launch. Like, once they release it, they're already gonna be gone because everyone pre-ordered them so freaking quickly. Well,
the pre-orders are just to see demand. I think once they see like how fast they sold out, they're gonna sell more.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I don't know about that.
Well, they are bringing in more products because all that they did in the pre-order, like, there's more to come later on. I'm starting to see it now. GameStops, like Best Buy.
It's really gonna like wrap around the building
for
400 times.
For real, you wouldn't have to be there for days.
Especially during COVID. It's like do you remember that episode of SpongeBob where it's like bubbles or like the pretty patties?
Yes. No, we're not gonna do this here. Behold the Krabby Patty.
But let's talk about the game line.
Oh my god.
The starting game line looks
so good.
Hold on, I wrote some down like what got announced.
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure if I'm remembering this correctly, but Final Fantasy is having
their 16th.
Yeah, their 16th game on the 5.
Spider-Man Miles Morales.
Oh.
The God of War sequel.
Yes.
Very much anticipated.
Yes.
We're getting our boy back.
Boy. Yes, sir.
Final Fantasy 16, which I was actually very surprised about. I was very surprised to see that so early.
You know who I'm actually surprised the most by? And this might get you guys to cringe, but no, hear me out on this. Five Nights at Freddy. I was really shocked to see Five Nights at Freddy on that.
I think that's a PSVR game or something. I don't think that's going to be like...
VR or not, you have to like actually just be...
Kind of astounded, yeah.
Astounded how far that game has come.
No, you're right. You're absolutely right.
Because that game was just an indie game. Things that were just meant for children and other teens and adults to have fun for their own amusement, just doing its own thing. And for, 8 to 9 years now? They're...
Not 8 to 9, it's been like 5, 6, but...
5, 6? Okay,
no, that game
so I have over-exaggerated.
That game came out when I was a sophomore in high school.
I think, it came out when I was like a freshman in high school. Wait, no, that can't be right, because if you were a sophomore, I was a freshman.
Yeah, you weren't even there.
No way. I would probably have to be 8th grade when it came out. Either way, just the amount...
No, but yeah, I'll give it credit. I don't love the games, but I'll...
Just
just how viral that game went.
Yeah. It's not only the game, but that story, man. It's complex as hell. And, like, it drives the game theorist Matt Pat insane.
I will say, people, like, whine at Square Enix for making such complicated stories like Kingdom Hearts, Nier Automata, Final Fantasy, and yet none of that compares to Five Nights at Freddy's.
No, and then you have, like, freaking Scott Cawthon that's just like, hold my beer. Square Enix got nothing on me. So, but no, just
when Matt Pat thinks he's figured it out. Skirt!
Legit. Skirt! He's just like, alright, this is a final theory.
He's like, I see the end in sight. Skirt!
And Scott Cawthon was like, you forgot something. You missed this. Or, oh, you thought it was over?
And every time he's like, this is my final theory. I know I've said this in the past, but this is my
That's
last
the
theory.
biggest meme. I love that, bro. But, honestly, you just got to applaud that game in general as far as it comes. And this game is in the same same video where trailers like Spider-Man, God of War. Like, it's not next to it.
Like, no, like the biggest...
But still, it's in its proximity.
The biggest games of the generation.
And here you are with Five Nights at Freddy. Like, that's insane. But that was the thing that shocked me the most. And also, I'm very excited for Resident Evil Village. Oh, it's gonna be so freaking cool. Oh my gosh. What was your first Resident Evil game?
I never actually played Resident Evil. Mm-mm.
Oh, buddy. I was saying, to start off, go for Resident Evil, because I know you don't really like the scary stuff. Like, somewhat here and there, but if you want to go for more towards action,
Depends on the day for me.
Wow. I'll go.
Oh.
But best thing I would say for beginners, for you guys who are just now getting into Resident Evil, who don't want all the scares, I would say go for Resident Evil 5 or 6. It's a little bit more action packed, and if you want more of the horror feel, go for the original.
I've heard that's what people don't like though, is when it goes more action packed. They like the more survival aspect of it.
Yeah, because Resident Evil 5 and Resident Evil 6 was more of the action. And where Resident Evil 1 through 4 and now 7 and 8 is excelling is going back to its roots. But for you guys out there that want to play Resident Evil but is a little squeamish, best bet, just go for 5 and 6, start off with that, and then just go from the originals to the current games.
I'm not saying I wouldn't like to try a Resident Evil game, just on the list of games on my list. It's not, especially for the PS5, it's not very high up.
It's high on mine, you know that. So
no, the highest on my list is probably Miles Morales.
Oh yeah. It's
in fact, that's gonna be a launch title. It's gonna be a launch title. It has a remastered Spider-Man PS4 in it.
Oh
yeah.
We're talking about 2018 Spider-Man.
Good old Peter Parker.
Good old Pete. Tiger.
Yeah.
This is weird. I'm gonna stop now.
It's a launch title. We're getting our good old boy Peter Parker back with all the DLC, might I add. And the DLC was so much fun.
Those DLCs were actually pretty good. It was one of the DLCs I was actually worth buying. Not gonna lie. Well, not all, but still, just some of them ranking from high to low.
I had something else and I forgot it now. Shit.
And we were talking about the good old Spider-Man being a launch title, and Peter Parker's coming back and having all the DLCs and all that good stuff.
That's what I wanted to say. All those titles that were revealed at the conference, they're not all launch titles. I think Miles Morales is the only one that's a launch title.
Because I think it was one of their first games that they have released ever since the reveal of the PS5.
Now that I think about it, I think that's the only launch title that's been confirmed. Aside from Sony Game Pass, but
yeah, for sure. And
everything.
What else does Xbox have, other than Halo?
Well, they don't even have Halo now. That's not coming until next year now.
Yeah. So what would they have?
They have Game Pass. That's about it, though.
That's really about it. Oh my goodness,
there's really.
But right now, it's pricing that's really going to save Xbox.
No, but pricing, sure, but they don't have any games to play them on.
They don't have games to play them on.
If you're gonna buy an Xbox Series, an Xbox Series X or S, just to play games you can play on the Xbox One, then what's the point?
Yeah, but I'm going more towards the fact that there's not gonna be any more next gen consoles Sony wise, because as soon as that releases, they're gonna be gone, and Xbox Series X and S is coming out on the 20th of November.
I thought it was the 12th.
Either the 12th or the 20th. I know it was around the teens.
I think they're releasing the same week anyway, because that's what they always do. Xbox Series X.
Google. We're not sponsored.
Yet.
Okay.
Series X is coming November 10th, and PS5 is coming, I think, the 19th.
Okay.
PS5 is coming November 12th, so 2 days after.
Okay.
Oh, that's pretty,
Yeah. So, Xbox is coming out first.
Yeah.
Right now, I believe the Golden Boy is going to be digital because of the cheap pricing.
No, absolutely.
Because I don't know if anyone want a giant box. Legit, a giant box.
I mean, the PS5 looks like a router.
It does. Oh my goodness. I do gotta say, the Cold War reveal trailer is really good. Call of Duty Cold War Black Ops.
Oh.
And I've been trying the alpha. Sorry, Chip. I really need to stop. But the Black Ops Cold War alpha that they released after the reveal trailers, very good. It's nice, it's sturdy, it's smooth, it's very, I would have to say, slowed down in pace from the other Call of Duty games that we were introduced to beforehand.
This is a Black Ops game?
This is a Black Ops game. This is a sequel to the first Black Ops game.
Oh, wait. Hold on. A sequel to the first Black Ops, but there was already a sequel to the Black Ops called Black Ops 2.
Yeah, Black Ops 2, but this Black Ops Cold War takes place after the time in Black Ops 1.
And people say Square Enix has confusing timelines.
No. It gets, it's not that confusing. It's just like putting here and there. But, the gameplay is very smooth and a little bit more slow down in pace, like I said before. And I will have to say that the sniping on the game is fun. Like, it's very fun.
No,
There's some really cool plays in there.
Sniping in any shooter is fun.
Yeah. But no, this one in particular, the way it feels, it's really good. And some people might not like it. I like it a little slowed down because nowadays, games or whatever the heck I was saying out of my mouth, nowadays, freaking people are coming around corners and running like freaking Mach 5 around these dang maps.
That's Valorant. Mm-hmm. You could be like jetting down a hallway and you like turn left and like there's a knife in your face. Like, oh.
Why? But
you're like a deer in a headlights. Think.
You're just like, oh, I'm about to die. All right, hold on. Let me pack up my bag. So let me All right, I'm ready now. Bah. But I'm more excited about the zombies. I waited so long for zombies to come back.
When was the last zombies?
It was Black Ops 4. That was the last we ever heard of zombies.
And how long ago was that?
Black Ops 4 came out in like 2018? 17, 18?
No, like I haven't played much of Call of Duty. I played the original Black Ops and Black Ops 2.
Yeah, best ones, hands down.
Black Ops 2 was okay. It was alright. I like the first one better.
I mean, that's fair. Yeah, first one's
no, but like Zombies was like a Call of Duty game mode.
Yeah.
Like just the staple of Call of Duty game mode. It's just like what everyone did.
Yeah, for sure. And
like me and my friends didn't even touch the story for Black Ops 2. We just went
straight to zombies. Freaking zombies is like the sanctuary where, screw online. We already finished the story, or I don't want to get into the story. Let's just shoot up some dead people, And it's a great time to bond and have fun, and there's so many things you can find when you're playing those games.
Also, the stories are never fun anymore.
To be honest. I mean, the story for Black Ops Modern Warfare was actually not that bad. I have to admit that. But I will have to say this, is that the Special Ops, which is supposed to be like a continuation of the Modern Warfare story, didn't really sell. Because it was honestly a waste of space. Like, I'm pretty sure Activision knew what they made wasn't getting a lot of traction.
Was that the one that like got controversy that they took the story out and they were replacing with the Battle Royale mode?
A little bit.
That was so funny.
It was a little bit because they gave the players the option to delete everything or delete like certain things that they don't want in their game, and so people went straight to deleting like Special Ops because it was such a waste of space because no one goes in there and plays them, and the bots would be not OP, but they would just swarm you, and you were basically, this is a pretty pointless game mode.
I just thought that was so funny because like Activision was saying, "Oh, we're getting rid of the story because no one plays the story." Yeah, because you guys don't make a good story.
Not really. Like the story is, it's so-so, but it was nice to see all the characters that were in the past Call of Duties coming back into this new form that we now know as Modern Warfare. But
no, what you were saying about the story? Sorry, now you got me doing it.
Ha! We're trending with it.
Hold on.
Share! That's gonna be a funny blooper right there.
You see that?
That's all from my knee.
Okay, no, but going back to what you were saying, a game has to have a good single player mode, just because not everyone has a friend group to go run around in multiplayer with, and
we gamers be some lonesome boys.
No, and some people like just the repetitive nature of just going in, doing a lobby, and just going in and out. Mm-hmm. For me, that gets boring very quickly.
Yeah, it does get boring. Well, believe me. And I will say that the other game modes within the multiplayer do get very old. And what makes it interesting is the tournaments.
Frank, that's kind of what I like about Borderlands, is because like you're just like together, and you're just going through this. You're going through like this one this one quest, and you can fight together, or you can fight each other if you want.
Oh my gosh, we're not going to talk about that. Okay, story
I
time.
sicked the bear on him.
So, we were like, just messing around on the ship.
Quick side note.
Oh god.
I got this boy hooked into Borderlands. Just let that sink in for a sec.
Yep, sure did.
I tried to get him into Borderlands 2. Didn't like Borderlands 2.
I
Understandable.
didn't really like it that much. No.
Understandable. Very slow.
Yeah.
Borderlands 3 was more his speed.
Oh yeah.
Literally more his speed.
Yeah, it was very much my speed because if I'm gonna go slow, then it has to be like not an Assassin's Creed game. What was the slow game that I liked? Oh, Metro. It had to be something like Metro because Metro is a little slow, but it still kept me interested. And sadly, I had to delete that damn game because I was trying to get Borderlands, but it was worth the waste. But when we were just chilling on the ship, minding our business, so this is back on the story time. And I don't know, oh yeah, so I was playing as Flack, and he was playing as Mose. And so you know how the game does to the characters where if you're taller than that character, you're taller than that character. So
Flack is a giant.
Yeah, Flack is huge. So let's just start off with that. And so me's playing as Flack. I'm walking around on my screen, and then I ran into his character, and I'm just like, yo, where'd you go? And then I look down.
I'm like, oh, there you are.
There you are. And so I start making fun of his character being so small, and then he was just like, oh, you trying to fight me? I was like, bet, let's go. So me having my pet monkey that throws barrels at him, thinking I was gonna probably clutch it. So we start fighting, and then next thing I know, he just magically levitates and then just disappears on the screen. I was like, did I just kill him that fast, or did the game glitch or something? No, I was dead wrong on both accounts. This dude whipped out a giant robot with a minigun and a flamethrower, got me pinned to a corner,
and just went to
and
town.
that's how it ended. Like you can draw the lines and how that ended right there, but I think it's self-explanatory.
Moral of the story: don't underestimate the guy, or else you get clapped.
Don't underestimate a small woman because that person right there,
tiny but mighty.
Tiny but mighty. Fun size, but can still kill you if she wanted.
Oh yeah. No, I was looking through the art book the other day, and her knife says stab on it.
No way.
It has stab painted on it. I guess that's useful. In the event you ever forget what your knife is for.
He's like,
stab.
What is this thing for? It's like as she cuts an apple, it's just like, I think this is made for an apple. And then dude walks in, he's the enemy, freaking what were those guys called?
Psychos?
Yeah, Psycho comes in, he's just like, ooh.
Meat salad.
And she's just like, ah! He's like, what do I use this thing for again? Stab.
Oh
yeah! You see, I can see Mose and Masakine being very great friends.
Oh yeah, definitely.
For sure. But Borderlands, man, I was up all till what? 2 o'clock? No, 1. I was up till 1 playing the game because I started playing around 7. And I was doing a lot of the side quests. So that's why it took me a little bit longer than anticipated because Miss Man over here likes to speed run. But it gets the job done. I can always go back and do the side quest anyway. That's why they're called side quests.
Yeah.
But yeah, up and down that game. That game is really fun. I'm really glad I got onto it, and I'm glad that you gave it to me because I really feel happy that I got to it. And
it's fun on its own, but it's even better with friends.
It's so much better with friends.
Because it's all explosions. You're just like...
Everything's blowing up. Oh, and also when we have this one weapon where we throw it, and it turns into an automated turret. You see, we're nerding out about this right now. We are so sorry.
You throw the gun, to below, and it grows legs.
So he had a turret, and that thing we named it Ramon.
It just
you can hear it clicking. But then there was another gun.
No, there was another. It was commencing attack.
Yeah, and then that one would be a freaking bomb. I think that was a bomb.
It was like a. I don't know what it was. It would throw. It would yeet itself onto an enemy. Or it would glow a red orb. It would say, "Shoot me."
Yeah, and then I had one where when I throw the sniper, it would have a brain and with legs. Remember?
Oh yeah.
Did we call it what was his name?
I think that was Antonio.
Antonio, yes, we call it Antonio.
No, yeah, Ramon was the one with legs. Mm-hmm. Antonio was the brain.
Yeah.
Was there a third one?
Yes, there was a third one. It was Eduardo.
Eduardo, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Eduardo who just yeet. Gosh. But no, Borderlands is very fun. For people who haven't played Borderlands, if you're interested in Destiny and you like the looter shooter traveling across the universe or / galaxy, but you want a little bit more grittiness and fun to it, Borderlands is
I wouldn't even say grittiness, just it's goofy.
Yeah, very goofy.
It literally doesn't take itself seriously.
I literally had a gun named Butt Plug. Explain that to me. Why would you name your gun a butt plug?
No, I haven't shown you this yet, but there's a grenade one that's literally like a fish.
That's a very great thing about Borderlands. Anything is possible in that flipping game.
A gun with legs. Let that sink in for a second.
A brain with legs. Let's just start with that.
Ironically, that's not as out there as it could be.
Actually, no. There was an episode on Jimmy Neutron with something with legs or a weird alien-like thingy or whatever. I don't know. It was an old episode, but still. Walking brain, walking gun, a gun that just yeets itself to explode. Pretty fun if you ask me.
If you want my recommendation, if you want a better story, play Borderlands 2. If you want better gameplay, play Borderlands 3. You good there?
Oh! I don't think I've talked about For Honor yet, have I?
No.
No. It's a very old game.
It's not very old.
It came out in 2017.
In the grand scheme of things, it is old.
It is old. It's reaching...
It's 3-4 years old now.
Yeah, it's reaching 4 years old now. Yeah, because it's on year 4, season 3 or 2. It might be still in 2. I have to go check it again. But no, For Honor is actually really fun. It's a different scape. It's like an FPS, but you're not shooting anyone. You're cutting and slashing.
It's like a battle royale game before battle royales were battle royale.
Well, not even. It can be a battle royale, but just a one-on-one tournament type thing on some cases.
I wouldn't even say battle royale. It's I don't know how to describe it.
It's a team deathmatch domination type of game, but the story. I haven't played the story yet.
The story's okay.
I heard it was okay, yeah. And it kind of goes along the lines with the characters that you meet and everything, and also the world building that they created for you, so you can understand further and what you're fighting for, basically on multiplayer.
No, I remember this one moment in the story because I played the game when it came out, and there was one moment in the Viking story where I think it's the Valkyrie.
Mm-hmm.
She chases this. I don't even remember what class of samurai it was. She was chasing through the woods. She catches him. He's speaking Japanese. She's like, okay, take me where you want. And then the Japanese guy runs off. So this other guy from the
there's knights
from the Viking clan comes up, and he says to her, "Why are you letting me get away?" Oh, he's getting away. Oh, I didn't know that's what he was. I don't speak Japanese.
Yeah. And that's the thing that I like about it is that it's so diverse in the ancient warriors that we all know about. This is a term that a lot of people use when talking about For Honor. We've always wanted that epic showdown that we all talked about at playground schoolyards as elementary school kids.
Yeah.
Knights, Vikings, samurai, and now the Wulin, the Shaolin, as coming together in one battlefield to head it off, go against each other and see who is the true ultimate warrior. And
spoiler alert, it's Nobushi.
No, it's not.
It's Nobushi.
It's definitely not. It's really not. Trust me, you've been off a while. It's not her anymore. You'd be surprised.
For a fat year and a half, the Nobushi class was broken as hell.
Now it's... I don't know who it is now. Because there was... Centurion, I knew he was broken. Very much broken.
No, but even though Nobushi was broken, they were still fun to play.
Oh yeah.
No, they were so much fun.
A lot of things about For Honor is fun to play with characters that have different dynamics, different types of skill traits, and most importantly, it's how you knowing your role.
Mm-hmm.
Because I learned this the hard way. I was using PK, Peacekeeper. This is the acronym, and me running around as Peacekeeper, I'm thinking, oh yeah. I'm fast, I'm light, I'm agile, and I can just do the... No, you're dead wrong. They nerfed the hell out of that thing.
Hit it with the ping, 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 ping.
Oh, yeah. And she has horrible damage. She's slow, somewhat. If you dodge right, then you're pretty much fine. But if you dodge horribly, you're just going to lead to yourself to an early death. So you got to play smart with her. And it's fun playing as her when I figured out that the role as an assassin is actually being an assassin than just being the average Joe running around facing someone head on expecting to win. No, it's not the case with that character.
I remember when I was playing, there was like such a disrespectful thing. Like you would just lead the enemy to like a bridge and there's like spikes from you.
Oh yeah. Those things are so funny. And it can be hilarious
When they do it to themselves.
Oh my gosh, it's so funny when they do it to themselves. But no, it's so funny when you find that one person just slipping and you just simply nudge them off the ledge and there they go. Down into the cavern to never be found again.
Until they respawn.
But it is a game that is fun but can honestly bring the worst out of you.
Yeah.
Like that game will get super competitive.
Mm-hmm.
So fast it's not even funny. If you want to know like real competitive type stuff, play ranked matches.
I find it ranked.
I'm grinding through ranked to get a certain ornament. It's so cool, but you have to find it through playing ranked matches. And so knowing ranked and as an early level, very new, coming in on the 4th year of this game's release, left and right. Like if you get a bunch of wins on your first goes, congratulations to you. But don't be expected if you lose a lot. Just for
Whenever I see ranked on any game, I'm like, okay. Whatever happens, happens.
Mm-hmm.
Don't lose your head.
Yep. it is what it is. Like, it is what it is. But...
No, just ranked and competitive play can really bring out the worst in anyone.
It can honestly be very relieving and very fulfilling. When you win your first ranked match, oh my goodness. It is like a moment of a lifetime, bud. Because this guy, I was like 2-2. And I was like head to head. Our health was super low. And I'm just like, fuck, what's he gonna do? And so I was using Warden, the very first character that you're introduced to. And so Warden has his parry. It's like a no you type thing.
No.
And so when I hit the parry, I was like, oh, this is my chance. And I was like out of my seat when I saw that victory, and I was like, ah! And my parents were asleep. This was like happening at like 12 o'clock at night.
Victory!
And so my parents were like, shut up! And I'm just like, oh,
sorry.
my bad. I just won a rank match.
Congratulations, son. Yeah.
But yeah, it can be very fulfilling or very, very toxic. But what's super funny is when you're winning in a match and the person just leaves because they get so mad. Or they're kicked for inactivity. But you know when they're kicked for inactivity.
Yeah.
But For Honor is just different breed altogether. If you want to look for a cool competitive play, definitely go for Honor. And speaking of which, it is the least honorable game ever. No one gives a fuck in that game. Legit, you'll be fighting someone one-on-one. Next thing you know, dude comes up behind you, whoop, and then just runs off.
Biggity.
All the way. And then you're fighting one guy, and next thing you know,
There are 2 more coming at you.
exactly, and you're just like,
No, that was a problem even when the game came out. Like if you were even fighting against 2 people, you were screwed.
mm-hmm. Oh yeah. But now I have like super defensive characters where like that's not even like, are you gonna get in a back scratch or something?
Yeah.
Alright, I'm done rambling now.
Well, you went down your rabbit hole for Honor. I've finally gotten into the Umbrella Academy. It took, I think, like 3-4 watches, but I finally got and now that I'm like actually down the rabbit hole, I love this show.
Oh, nice. I dig it. Why did you start like diving deep into it?
Now when you said 5 came back, did you mean like later in the series or like that first episode?
That first episode.
Yeah, he comes back in that first episode.
Yeah.
And I was like, you're a child.
But not really though. He's like much older than he looks.
He's a child in love with a mannequin.
Yes, that was so funny.
Just the show is great.
The show's really good.
It's dark enough to be taken seriously. It doesn't take itself seriously very much.
Oh,
just gonna say fuck Diego.
Who's Diego?
Number 3.
Number 3.
No, he's number 2.
Is that the one with the tattoos?
No, that's the knife guy. Klaus is the guy with the tattoos.
Okay.
He's funny. Klaus is funny.
I love Klaus.
Klaus is funny. Diego's the guy with the knife guy, the vigilante.
Oh, Diego.
Fuck that guy.
Yeah, Diego. He's a tough cookie. He's
a good guy at heart. Just the way he acts. Like literally in the first episode, they haven't seen each other in what, 7, 8, 12 years.
The first thing he does, he's like, "Heck you."
Shink.
Pretty much. But I mean, that's what you get when you disappear for how many years? It's like what, 30 years?
Yeah.
They were away from each other for a long time because you had the
Luther was on the moon.
Was on the moon.
Diego was being
Nightwing.
Yeah. Allison was living it up. She was being. I love Allison so much, and I feel so bad for her.
Allison is
number 3, the only other girl other side Vanya.
Vanya is the one that doesn't have any powers.
Have you got through season?
No, I got through season 1.
Yeah, she's the one who didn't have any powers, but actually does have powers.
Yeah. And
Klaus is.
No, not Klaus. I'm trying to figure out what the other girl
Allison
ability was. It was a super strength.
I heard a rumor. She has like mind control.
Yes. Her power was unique. I remember because you had Klaus with the shadows, right?
Klaus could talk to the dead.
Yeah, talk to the dead. Yeah, dead. Then you have Diego with the knives, and then Luther with the half man, half ape type.
He was super strong.
Super
strong boy.
And then 5 with the time
manipulation.
Ooh. Tenet. And then you have Vivian or
Vanya.
I kind of messed up. Oh.
Here's the thing about Vanya.
Uh-oh.
I like her.
That one bird.
But I don't like her. Which is kind of a shame because she's like the main character of the show.
Yeah, a little bit.
Like. Thank you.
You're welcome.
She was told her whole life that she was ordinary.
Yes.
She thought her whole life that her siblings didn't like her. So can you really be mad at her for going on her rampage that she did? Not really. But on the other hand, I can kind of see where Mr. The fuck is the dad's name?
I don't know what
okay,
name.
I can kind of see where the dad was coming from. She's fucking dangerous.
Oh no, she's hella dangerous. Like her powers is just.
She turns sound waves into like
weapons.
Big boom boom.
Yeah, like she could really destroy the entire world if she wanted to.
She did.
Oh wait, she did. I'm trying to remember because it's been so long since I've seen Umbrella Academy. But yeah, her power is just insane. Because I like the foreshadowing that they did in the beginning of the episode with her and Viola or Viola. I don't know which one she played.
So I see both sides of it, but I'm gonna have to go with Vanya on this one.
He's taking the dark side of the Force.
Not even dark side, just like when you're told your whole life you're ordinary. That's kind of just like.
And that sucks when you have your 4 other siblings who have crazy superpowers.
Yeah.
So it kind of makes you feel excluded.
The one thing I don't condone is just her with Allison. Oh, I cringed at that scene.
What?
She took the bow of the violin and just sliced her throat.
Oh. Oh, gosh, bro. Oh my gosh. I remember that pretty clear. Yeah. But that was pretty savage.
No, that was just so sudden. Just
That was very savage. I'm not gonna lie. You know how freaking like amount of force that you would need.
Okay, let's move on. No, don't want to talk about it.
Oh my goodness. Speaking of weird and disgusting, I finally started Hannibal back there. TV show.
Like Hannibal?
Yeah, Hannibal.
For my own sake, for your sake rather, I will tiptoe into the rabbit hole that is Hannibal. I'm not going back down there again.
No, I know you're not, but I'm just going to describe how it made me feel. And I've never been so anxious in my life.
The show is such a good dive into madness, because like...
For sure.
You kind of get the feeling that... What was his name? Will?
Yeah, Will Gardner.
Yeah, he's kind of not all there.
No, and I feel so bad for him.
Yeah.
Because these people, except for, I forgot the psychiatrist's name, not Hannibal, his friend from Quantico.
I don't remember her name. just like you feel like you're a step away from madness, and you feel kind of bad for him. But then when you see the other side of that coin, when you see like how deep it goes, it's kind of gross.
It's very gross. But I love what they did with Will's character, with the fact that he uses imagination as such a powerful weapon to solve cases. And
no, like he's like, okay, this is what I would do.
Yeah, and it's basically like a live action version of Psychopaths in a way, because Will is, like you said, not all there. He has sociopathic tendencies, narcissist, like he has everything on the spectrum, which would scream, "I'm a serial killer." So having him on the police force to help solving cases, it's crazy. And his imagination is stuff from nightmares, man. Like, that is nightmare fuel. And I remember the one episode when he came out of that one dream from a cold sweat, literally drenched, like drenched, that's not even a word, but drenched in his sweat. Like as if he jumped in a freaking pool before he went into bed. Like, that's insane, man. But...
Wait, have you gotten to the cooking scenes yet?
The cooking scenes? There's a lot of cooking.
I will say...
The meals been looking pretty good.
Those meals... Not gonna lie,
the meals be looking pretty good though.
They look pretty good.
Because I'm remembering.
But the worst part is that's supposed to be human flesh.
That's human flesh. No, I remember the one scene from episode 1 when I'm not gonna do this for your sake, but there was one thing that they were saying that the killer took this out of the body, and then it switches to the scene where Hannibal is like,
the intestines.
Not the intestines. It was the lungs. I might as well get into
remember
it. And when he's cutting it, and then he made it into that sausage or that meat, and I'm just like, damn, that's kind of good. Oh, not gonna lie. But then the savagery about it is this man is giving it to other people,
and they're liking it,
and they like it. And then when they're asking, where did this come from? Pork, he says.
No, I remember like it's What's the detective's name? Who
By the way, 2 episodes in, but his name's Jack.
Jack and his wife come over for dinner. His wife's like, "This is very good tenderloin." He's like, That's not tenderloin. That's not tenderloin at all."
Oh my goodness!
But he feeds them loin.
Let's not go dive into it. But I will say what I think it's very genius in the show, and I'm pretty sure this is what keeps it going for so long, is that...
Well, it's not going anymore. It got canceled years ago.
Yeah, but for the series to stretch out, what I mean to say, sorry about that, is having the other killers in the show, and how they're inspired by Hannibal, or, they're inspired by Will, which is both really, really cool to see.
I don't think they are inspired by Will, because unless I'm mistaken, I haven't gotten very far into the show.
I'm only 2 episodes in.
I haven't gotten far in the show, and I don't plan on going back.
No.
Just because after that one...
I know what you mean.
I don't think Will has killed anyone, aside from the one guy in... Oh. Wait. Have you gotten there?
I'm on episode 3 now.
Where he guns the guy down?
Yes.
Okay, yeah. So
But he doesn't really call that murder, because he calls that doing justice.
It was self-defense, but I don't think he's killed anyone aside from him.
No. And even though, if he were to kill someone in cold blood, that would haunt him. Because just by killing the guy for self-defense and for the saving of this girl, that still scared him. And he didn't even do anything to the guy maliciously. So, with malicious intent. So that right there shows off that he's very sensitive, which is very odd to hear. A sensitive serial killer.
It's kind of unnerving, but also kind of like faith restored in humanity. A little bit.
A little bit.
Like a serial killer who's afraid of gore.
And blood and death and bodies.
Oh, have you gotten to the journalist yet?
Oh my god. I don't like her.
I don't like her either.
She annoys me.
No,
but she got a cop killed.
No, okay, just
because of her stupidity.
Spoiler alert. Spoiler alert for you two.
Oh boy.
She and Will go and visit the girl in the hospital. Will's like, I'm Special Agent Will Graham.
Oh, yes, I remember that scene. Yeah.
And she's like, which means he's not actually a special agent, he's actually certified insane. Like, lady, can you shut up?
The reason why he's not an agent is because he didn't pass the freaking tests in order to become an agent. He's lying to you. And then it switches over. It says, this is as much as I remember from that episode. It switches over to the girl's face, and she's just like, oh, fuck. Because I remember you. You fucking saved my life. What the hell? Like, why is he telling me this right now? What's happening?
I'm like, lady, can you butt out?
Like, get out of here. And from what I remember on episode 2, when she tried to record Hannibal and Will's lecture and her lecture too, I really thought Hannibal was going to come after her, but I was wrong. And I'm really hoping...
No, I thought that too.
I'm really hoping someone shuts her up. And I don't mean anything like... Well, you know what? Screw it. Yeah, I hope someone shuts her up in that show. I'm sorry. But if she starts poking the fire, and she starts putting her hand on top of it...
If she starts poking the bear, sooner or later it's going to bite back.
It's going to bite back. And she puts her hand on the fire. In the fire. Not even on it. Just in it. It's supposed to be in. Grammar is great. English is weird. But grammar, important. Puts her hand in the fire. She's going to get burned. Mm-hmm. She's not Daenerys Targaryen. She's not going to be fine after she puts her hand in the fire. No, she's going to get fucking burned. When you're going into the freaking killer's home and you try to freaking steal from him?
Bruh.
This is audio.
That's just asking for trouble.
You're just asking for...
You're literally asking for Dr. Lecter to kill you, cut you up, and then serve you to his guests as another tenderloin.
Shame. 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 Reporter. Shame.
I will say though, Dr. Lecter's kind of funny.
What?
Hannibal's kind of funny.
No, Hannibal's a little funny. He's a little funny.
Have you gotten to the dinner party? Well, you haven't gotten to the dinner party yet.
No, but soon. But
this isn't a major spoiler. It was just so funny. Mm-hmm. Like, he has all these guests. He's like, I must apologize. Nothing here is vegetarian.
Yeah, it's funny because we know what's actually on the meat.
It's human flesh.
It's human flesh. Oh my god. I'm waiting for that scene now. I'm ready for that scene. Already. Alright. What else we got?
I got nothing else.
You got nothing else? Mm-hmm. How long are we ranching from?
We've been going for 47 minutes? 48 minutes.
48 minutes?
Yeah.
Like actually 48 minutes?
Yeah.
An hour?
What?
An hour 48? Or
no, just 48 minutes.
Just 48 minutes?
It's 48 minutes.
Wow. I had no clue. Huh. Interesting. Okay. Hold on. Let's try and think of something interesting right now. I'm trying to figure out something. Because I didn't bring my notes because, you know, I've been busy. I want to talk vibe. You know what? You feel me? You feel me?
We feel the vibes here.
We feel the vibes. Feel the good vibes. It is passing through the microphone into your brains, through my phone screen, your phone screen, his phone screen, into all of our eyes to see the positive vibes.
Okay, Guru Patik.
Vibes. Chakras, chakras, empty scared with chakras, chakras. What was the juice again?
Cactus juice?
No, not cactus juice.
Oh, it was like onion and banana, I think.
Yeah, onion and banana juice. Yum.
Ew.
God.
Ew.
It's gross. And yet again, here we are.
With Avatar.
With Avatar on our freaking 12th episode.
Here's a fun game for you guys.
Actually, this is 11.
Here's a fun game for you guys to play. Take a shot every time one of us goes off topic, talks about Avatar, mentions Google or Arizona.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, you guys are pretty faded by now.
Yeah, be prepared to basically go to the ER.
Yeah, be prepared. Well, they can't go to the ER because, you know, shit's pretty hectic because, you know, COVID.
Yeah.
Yeah. My goodness. I mean, I gotta say, from what I've been seeing on the news right now, this TikTok thing, bro. Because you texted me about you having your TikTok addiction, and I don't think you have to worry about it any longer, because coming out tomorrow on Sunday, it will be banned. Well, not banned, but there will be a stop on updates and downloads on TikTok to include the Chinese texting app called WeChat.
What?
Yeah, WeChat is a app based from China, and that's getting banned from America. And TikTok will soon. I'm trying to find my ring right now, but will soon be banned from the App Store on November 12th. But currently,
All right, I'm
they're
deleting TikTok
stopping
from my phone
downloads.
right now.
Huh?
I'm deleting TikTok from my phone.
You are?
Y'all can see it right now.
You're gonna delete it?
Yes, I am.
You are?
Yes.
You are. Oh man, you're bold. You've done
There we go.
something unimaginable.
Also, if you couldn't see, my lock screen is Maya. Love her.
You mean your home screen?
Yeah.
First, now I mean, look for the ring. Don't know.
I need to look for the ring.
I need to look for it. Oh, I found the ring. That was quick. Aye. If there was one thing, would you sleep for all days, but only be up for 1 hour, and it's to your choosing, or would you be awake all days and only sleep for that 1 hour?
Would I get tired?
No.
I would choose to be awake.
Choose to be awake. Fair. I would want to be. For some reason, I want to say sleep. I don't know.
You'd practically be in a coma.
In a nutshell. Yeah, that was a stupid question.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to make up something right now. Oh, but I will say rest in peace to, is it Justice Ruth?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Justice Ruth. Sadly, she died of cancer yesterday. It was confirmed. So we wish the best for her
I
family
wish. Yeah.
and everyone else. But
Right.
I don't want to
Actually-
do
no,
these
actually-
bad vibes. Anyways,
Well, then
but yeah, rest in peace to her though.
Well, okay, so since you asked the sleep question, I got one thing. If you could have the powers of any video game character, who would you choose, and why?
Okay, obviously the first thing that came to my mind was Deadpool, but
Deadpool.
that's kind of basic.
Deadpool.
I wanna try something else. I wanna find something even more into.
Even
I
better.
think-
Even better question. If you could have a video game character as a best friend, who would it be?
Oh, oh, that's definitely gonna be freaking Cade, hands down.
Oh, Kane's
Dude, Cade and his chicken, the best. I would love that.
chicken. No.
My gosh, I remember when we had our clan named Cade's Ramen Shop.
He's like, I'm going ahead, Guardian. Try to keep up.
Yeah, and it's just like the best hiding places are best in plain sight, and
Not wrong though.
it's not wrong. I mean, if I were able to hide in plain sight, shit, that's basically pretty much everyone else in 2020. It's just everyone's just a ghost. Oh my goodness, I'm not really great at doing this. This is new. This is challenging. Trying to find something to talk about, like when we don't have something planned.
Yeah.
This is new and this is interesting. This is an interesting episode. I want to think of something. If you could have the chance to eliminate one video game character, who would it be? From the existence of all video games and like history and knowledge, like who would it be?
Can I pick two? You've met the Calypso twins, right?
Oh boy. Oh no. You're killing the Calypso twins off? Really?
I hate Cyrene. And you'll find out why.
Eventually. I will find out. Oh, my goodness. Alright, it is thy turn.
If you could pick any world to be dropped in, which one would it be?
Ooh. Any world. Oh, that would definitely be Pandora. Not Borderlands Pandora, the Pandora.
Ironically, I was thinking the same thing, Avatar.
Yeah.
I was thinking that too. If you were thinking like Borderlands Pandora, I'm like, why the fuck would you want to go
Who
there?
would want to go there?
Why would you want to go there?
It's literally a butt crack.
That place is a wasteland.
It's horrible.
Full of psychos who scream about meat bicycles and nipple salads.
Wait, nipple salads? Wait, out of all the things...
Nipple salads! Nipple salads! Nipple salads!
Out of all the things that the berserkers and the psychos say...
Nipple salads.
You want to eat a nipple salad?
No.
No, I wouldn't want to eat a nipple. I'm sorry.
Granted, the psychos are crazy. That's why they're called psychos. But
That's
they
why
just say
they're
the weirdest shit.
They're-
I'll carve your face in my bones.
Oh, do you imagine how painful that would be? Or like how weird that would be, just like go to a tattoo shop and just be like, yeah, get his face on my bones. And you're just like, yeah, we're gonna need a little bit more than just a needle to get that done, buddy. He's like, someone get the sutures. Goodness.
If you strike me down, I'll become more dead than you can possibly imagine.
Yeah, you definitely will. Oh my goodness. I don't remember much of their catchphrases, but their catchphrases are amazing.
The one... There are two I really remember. We've been to Athena's, right? Die, you corporate bastards!
Die, you corporate bastards! Well, the biggest F you to capitalism ever.
No, and there was, ironically, I hate Tyrene, but I love this one. She's like, okay, don't kill the Malawan guy. So if we see a Malawan guy, what do we do? Kill the Malawan guy!
For Tyrene!
Yeah!
No, my favorite one with Tyrene was, my followers will do anything for me. Hey, cut your leg off. Okay, Lady Tyrene.
My legs!
He's like,
he cut
off
both legs.
of his legs. Oh, and now he's trying to stand on his stubs.
They taste better when they're free.
Oh my god. That's where she just ruins the moment. I'm just like, do you really have to put it that way? Like, you just said they just don't taste anything. You just could just leave it at that. Oh, would you have the powers of Tyrene as a siren vampire or a regular vampire?
Siren vampire.
Really?
Yeah.
Just
Mainly just because I want the tattoos.
Fair. For me, it would just be the OG vampire thing. It would be more towards the Hemlock Grove vampire.
Oh.
Have you seen Hemlock
No, I
Grove?
tried watching Hemlock, I just didn't.
Yeah, it's a slow show. It's a little deep.
The show is slow for 1 and 2. It just got a bit too complicated at some point.
It does get complicated.
Like, what was the wolf guy's name? Michael?
I think so, Michael. I think.
Like, he was a werewolf. He would turn into the dire wolf, and then he wouldn't be able to come back. So the other guy had to rip him open and just.
Yeah, it was by far the most graphic werewolf transformations you would ever see, because they show you everything, like eyeballs falling off, fingernails popping, and teeth is literally them puking their teeth.
No, and someone's son or daughter is like the son of Satan or something. Son of a demon or son of some.
Oh yeah, that was freaking Michael's son. Maybe I might be messing that up.
And then one of the female leads had like nipple bull rings.
What?
I saw it in the opening. It was just weird.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I don't even remember that. But no, the reason why I'll go for the Hemlock Grove one, because that vampire is just crazy weird. Because the way they feed is not the simple
bite on the neck.
Nah, it's like. Like, it was so crazy how they introduced it, because the entire time while you're watching the show, you never know what he is, because everyone in this town is supernatural in some way or form. And then when they finally reveal that he's a vampire, it just comes out of fucking nowhere. So this dude just opens his mouth and you're just like, oh, I think he's about to bite her neck. It's a vampire. But then it just slowly gets bigger and bigger and bigger.
He just eats her whole.
It just eats her whole entire face off, yeah. And I'm just like, oh.
I didn't need to see that. Okay then.
Not to me. I was just like, that was probably the most fucking cool vampire intro or reveal I've ever seen. But I just think that vampire in particular looks pretty cool. So seeing that, pretty epic.
Wow. I look away for a second. It was just rainbow.
Yeah.
Like, I go to check the time. It was fine. I look away for a second. Rainbow. All right. And, well, I think we're about out of time anyway. About of time.
About
out of time.
God damn. This is a weird episode.
This is a weird episode.
Weird episode vibes coming in hot.
Yeah, this is what we do. We get a new setup. We do weird vibes.
Even though we did do a episode, Monday? And this is 2 a week now.
I wouldn't say it's 2 a week. This is our just our normal setup.
This is a normal setup. Well, not normal day.
This is just the normal day. Just we did it a few days ago. Just because
we did do one last week because you were out of town.
Yeah.
And we could have not have done one today because I would have been out of town, but I had shits to do, so
yeah.
I had to stay home.
All right. Do you have anything to plug before we go?
What else is there to plug right now? I did mention my single. I've had school getting in my way, so I'm still working on the single, so that's coming out soon. And also, keep on the lookout for my story. I'm gonna try my best to find a way to post the link of our YouTube channel because I've been trying to get that thing up and running on the story, but for some reason Instagram is weird with posting links and everything. So I gotta find a way to connect.
You can't post links in the story unless you have like 10K.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
That is whack.
Yeah.
You're lying.
I'm not.
Oh my goodness, bruh.
Trash.
That's tragic. Well, I have to figure out a way to post a link somehow. But my counter remix is still out there. Keep on showing support or do whatever you gotta do. Do it. But yeah, keep on lookout for the link for our podcast YouTube channel. Because shoot, might as well get that thing started. We're 10 episodes deep, audio wise, and we got 4 now, counting right now, 5
on the
episodes on the channel. So you guys can go over there and look that up. So that's all I'm plugging. So I'm good.
Yeah, no, I don't got anything to plug for today.
Yeah, this is a weird day.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. On the bright side, at least we got our Himalayas.